Do you know which states in the US have the highest taxes? It's a question that's not only interesting, but also crucial for understanding the economic landscape of our nation. Today, we'll dive into this topic, unraveling the intricacies of tax rates and how they impact the citizens residing in these states. Taxes are like the lifeblood of a state, funding everything from schools and roads to public safety and health services. However, high taxes can also be an indication of a high cost of living or an expensive government structure. Every state has its own unique blend of factors that contribute to its tax rates, including population density, natural resources, and economic activity. Understanding these tax rates is more than just trivia. It's a window into the economic and societal priorities of a state, and by extension, its residents. So, are you ready for a journey into the world of taxes? Stay tuned as we count down from the 7th most taxed state to the 1st. Kicking off our list at number 7 is Wisconsin. The Badger State, known for its cheese and the Green Bay Packers, also carries a heavy tax burden. Its residents grapple with high property taxes with an average rate of 1.76%, making it one of the highest in the nation. The state's income tax is also hefty, spanning from 4% for the lowest earners, up to 7.65% for the highest. And let's not forget the 5% sales tax, which can climb up to 6.75% in some counties when local taxes are added. These rates significantly influence the cost of living in Wisconsin, putting a strain on the wallets of residents. The quality of life, while generally high, is impacted by these high taxes as they can limit disposable income and impact affordability. Moving on to the 6th most taxed state in the US. Stepping into the 6th place is Connecticut. This state may be known for its picturesque landscapes and charming coastal towns, but it's also recognized for its high tax rates. Starting with property taxes, Connecticut has one of the highest rates in the nation, which can be quite a burden for homeowners. When it comes to income tax, the state operates on a sliding scale. The more you earn, the more you pay, with rates ranging from 3% to nearly 7%. And don't forget about sales tax. At a solid 6.33%, it's not the highest in the country, but it does add to the overall tax burden. Why are these rates so high? Well, it's largely due to the state's efforts to fund public services and infrastructure. These high taxes, however, do impact the state's residents, making Connecticut one of the most expensive states to live in. Let's proceed to our 5th most taxed state. Halfway through our list at number 5, we have New York. Known for its bustling city life and iconic landmarks, New York is also notorious for its high taxes. Property tax rates are some of the steepest in the nation, making home ownership a significant financial commitment. Income tax is just as hefty, with rates ranging from 4% for the lowest earners, all the way up to almost 9% for the highest. Sales tax isn't any kinder, sitting at a solid 4% statewide, with some areas climbing as high as 8.5%. These tax rates significantly impact the cost of living in the Empire State, making it one of the priciest places to settle down in the US. Despite the high cost, many still choose New York for its cultural vibrancy and unmatched opportunities. Next up, the 4th most taxed state in America. Taking the 4th spot on our list is Vermont. In this picturesque northeastern state, residents face some of the highest tax burdens in the country. Property taxes, for instance, are set at a staggering 2%, making it one of the steepest rates nationwide. But that's not where it ends. Income tax in Vermont can climb up to nearly 9% depending on your income bracket. To top it all off, there's a 6% general sales tax. But why are these rates so high? Well, Vermont has a small population spread over a large rural area. This means that the cost of providing services like education and infrastructure is divided amongst fewer people, driving up the tax rate. These high taxes certainly impact residents, putting strain on their wallets and making Vermont a challenging place to live, financially speaking. We're getting closer to the top. Let's reveal the 3rd most taxed state. Coming in at 3rd place is New Jersey. New Jersey, the Garden State. Known for its beautiful beaches and bustling cities, it's a state that's got it all. But it also has one of the highest tax rates in the country. Firstly, let's talk about property taxes. New Jersey residents face the highest property taxes in the nation. On average, homeowners here are looking at a staggering 2.49% tax rate on their property's assessed value. That means, for a house valued at $300,000, you'd be laying out about $7,470 a year just in property taxes. Now let's move on to income taxes. New Jersey uses a progressive tax system, which means the more you earn, the higher your tax rate. The tax rates range from 1.4% for the lowest income earners, all the way up to 10.75% for those earning $5 million or more per year. And let's not forget about sales taxes. At 6.625%, New Jersey's sales tax is relatively average compared to other states, but when you combine it with the high property and income taxes, it all adds up. So, how does this affect the cost of living and quality of life in New Jersey? Well, all these taxes can make it more expensive to live here. People have to budget carefully and it can be harder to save. But on the other hand, these taxes fund important services like education, healthcare, and infrastructure. And despite the high taxes, many people love living in New Jersey for its vibrant communities, diverse culture, and close proximity to major cities like New York and Philadelphia. In conclusion, while New Jersey offers a lot to its residents, it also asks a lot in return, in the form of taxes. But for many, the benefits outweigh the costs. We're down to our top 2. Hold on as we reveal the second most taxed state. Just missing the top spot at number 2, we have Illinois. The Prairie State, as it's fondly called, is known for its significant tax rates that certainly leave a mark on your wallet. Let's delve into this a bit more. Illinois has a flat income tax rate of 4.95%, meaning regardless of how much you earn, that's the percentage you'll pay. But it's the property taxes that really hit hard here. They're the second highest in the nation, averaging around 2% of the property's fair market value. Next, we have sales taxes. In Illinois, it sits at 6.25%, but local municipalities can add their own on top, so you could end up paying up to 10.25% in some areas. These substantial taxes inevitably impact the cost of living and quality of life in the state. But remember, taxes fund crucial public services. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for, the most taxed state in the US is... And finally, the most taxed state in America is California. Let's dive deep into the tax rates in the sun-kissed state known for its golden beaches, Hollywood, and Silicon Valley. California, folks, is a heavyweight in the tax arena. The state is almost notorious for its high tax rates, whether you're talking about property, income, or sales taxes. Starting with property taxes, despite Proposition 13, which caps property tax rates, homeowners in California still pay a hefty sum. The median property tax is more than $6,000 annually, and in some counties it's even higher. Moving on to income taxes, California takes the cake. With a progressive tax system, the tax rate increases with your income. The scale starts at 1% for the lowest earners and escalates to a staggering 13.3% for individuals earning more than $1 million annually. Yes, you heard that right. 13.3%, the highest state income tax rate in the entire nation. And let's not forget about sales taxes. The base state sales tax rate in California is 7.25%. But when you add in local taxes, the rate can soar as high as 9.5% in some areas. That's a significant chunk of change every time you make a purchase. So, why are these rates so high? Well, California is a state with high living costs, a large population, and significant public spending. These factors contribute to the high tax rates. Furthermore, these taxes impact residents in various ways. Some find the high taxes a small price to pay for living in such a vibrant and diverse state, while others are driven away, seeking more tax-friendly states to call home. So there you have it, the 7 most taxed states in the US. Remember, taxes are a key factor when considering where to live or start a business. Knowledge is power,